All right, guys. So I'm gonna actually play this video in a bit, but basically, this gentleman actually said that there are 3 rules when it comes to creating a chord progression. So what it means by chord progression is actually just a series of chords that we play, right? Remember the Twinkle Twinkle that we composed? If you actually remove the melody, that would be it. Okay. So in fact, I can actually show you what a chord progression is on this marimba here. Actually, okay. And then so if I actually play. So this is also a chord progression. Okay, this is a whole bunch of chords being played together, right? This is a scale, right? Remember? Okay, so this is a chord. Progression means you have different chords to kind of change, to progress, to move forward to, okay? So there are 3 rules. I'm gonna actually show you what the 3 rules are basically, and then when you watch the video, you're not confused, right? So always remember to actually have 4 chords, okay? 4 chords, and then the chords should begin with C and end with F or G. That's all. Those are the 3 rules, and you can put whatever in between. Okay. So what does it mean, right, Mr. Yang? Right. So in C major, there are actually 7 chords, actually. So C chord refers to C, E, G. Remember? Okay. B chord refers to D, F, A. It's basically every other letter, right? See? It's every other letter. Okay. Oh, right. Every other letter. You know C, D, E, F, G. You're just basically removing the letters in between, right? Every other letter, right? And then E chord is E, G, and B, right? And then F chord is F, A, C. I spelled it for years, so I know this a lot better. G, B, B. And then A is A, C, E, right? I'm just gonna put it on a slightly different location here. Okay, so you can see them side by side like this, right? Okay, and A chord is A, C, E, right? And then B chord is B, D, F. Okay, so these are the 7 chords. They are in C major, right? In C major. C major means when C is dull, basically, right? So this is, okay, so it's C chord, and then D, F, A is like this. Oh, okay. Okay, and then E chord is, and then F chord is, and then G chord is, okay, and then A chord is A, C, E, right? So, and then B chord is, okay, so these are different chords, right? So, and we learn how to actually use C chord, F chord, and G chord to actually make Twinkle Twinkle. Twinkle Twinkle is only 3 chords. Happy Birthday is only 3 chords, okay? So, happy birthday to you. So C do happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Abby, F major. Okay. Happy birthday to you. That's it. Those 3 chords. Okay, that's it. So now, but what we're learning today is actually how to create a melody using Noteflight. Okay. So let me actually show you how to actually create a melody using Noteflight. Just using the few rules that we are learning from the video, okay, from what he said, okay. So if you follow these rules, the music generally sounds pretty okay, okay. So let me just log into Noteflight and I'll show you. Okay. So if you use a free account, you might have a limited amount of scores that you can have. Okay. So I'm just gonna go to the example and maybe delete an example or something. Okay. Let me see. If you forgot to save, it would tell you, oh, you did something last time. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just delete this, and I will add a few measures to create my melody. Okay, and I want to use four. So I just click enter, literally, and it will actually create a new line, right? Okay, or force the next one to actually go to the next line. So we begin with C major, so C E G. It's C major, right? Okay, if you look back to the slides, right? And I want to actually do a half note. So I would just, and then I press right, and then C, E, G again. Remember to hold down shift, otherwise it would just look like this, right? You don't want that, right? You want them to stack up like that, right? You want them to stack up. So, and then we would need to end with G or F, right? Abby, what chord do you want me to write in here? G or F? F, sure. Abby says F, then Abby gets F. Not the F for fail though. F as in FAC, right? Okay. So in between, we can actually put any chords. Okay. So we got C, D, E, F, G, A, B chord. Which one do you want? Any chord, any letter. Just spell any letter. C major. Okay. So no, in between. So we can do C and C, but it's kind of boring. Okay. So what chord do you want? D? Sure. Then it's D, F, A. And D, F, A is like a sad chord. It's a minor chord, right? Which is fine. And then the third chord, any chord. A, sure. It's also a minor chord. It's a sad chord as well. So this is gonna sound a little bit sad, by the way. Okay. Okay. So let's hear this. Okay. Let's hear this chord progression. And then we can actually cycle this back to this. So we can actually copy this. So I'm gonna hold down Shift. Click here, hold down Shift, and I right on my keyboard, and I Control C, and I click the bottom line here and Control V. What happened? Then I have two lines. Or you can actually say, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to change the chords in here. But for the purpose of this example, I'm just going to keep it the same. Okay. So it's. And we come back. Okay. All right. So this is how we create a chord progression. Okay.